We're going to start with the fact that Tupac famously said, for those of you that didn't necessarily listen to rap, that we've got money for war, but we can't feed the poor. And the reason that I bring this up is for two reasons. Number one, in order to get Maduro, the estimated cost is $3 billion. I can guarantee you that a lot of Americans would say, yes, there's a valid warrant and things like that, but for the cost of $3 billion, let's put our money somewhere else. Number one. Number two, Professor, you talked about the fact that if there wasn't the loss of life as it relates to our service members, or if this was just kind of quick boots on the ground for a second, then it wasn't war. So just answer this question for me. Would you consider what is taking place currently in the Middle East a war because we continue to have our sons and daughters returned in caskets to the United States? That's a yes or no?
No, the analysis for Iran is different.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you agree with me then? Yes?
I didn't say that.
Okay, it's different analysis. So I'm just going to go with you agree with me because this is clearly a war and it's unconstitutional. That is the bottom line. And frankly, as it relates to Venezuela, I think that we still will have some time to determine exactly how bad it is. Because imagine for 2 seconds that you had fishermen and sailors that were coming from the United States, and Venezuela all of a sudden started bombing our people, saying, oh, no, you're bringing guns. Because let me be clear, America does their fair share of nonsense in other countries. We tend to supply everybody with the guns. We flood this world with guns everywhere, right? So let's say they said, you know what, we don't want all those guns going to the gangsters in our communities. So we're just going to start blowing people up. And frankly, legally, that may work for them. You know why? We have a constitution and not everybody does. And so it is offensive to sit here and engage in this conversation as someone who practiced criminal law. And my God, everyone that I had, no matter what they were accused of, even if they were accused of capital murder, they were given an opportunity to actually show up in court and face their accusations, not be killed. So the justification, I don't understand why we are trying to make it partisan. It should not be partisan to just go and blow up these boats. Are you saying, Professor, that you believe that blowing up these boats because somebody believes it? You know what? Let me do it this way. Let's say they are drug traffickers. Do you believe that it is constitutional for the United States to blow up people that are accused of being drug traffickers?
It's not going to be a yes or no question. If I could take
okay, then I'm gonna stop you there because I only got so much time. And Professor, I was really loving on you because you came from South Texas, which is down in Houston, not too far from the University of Houston, where I got my law degree.
His, plan, everything is just backfiring. Donald Trump's plan, there is absolutely no plan right now in Venezuela. He spent, according to this hearing, $3 billion to blow up the government. Really, they are not able to have any strong foothold. United States military or United States company CEOs from those oil companies have absolutely no foothold in Venezuela. How can they get this money back, $3 billion that they have already blown on this particular mission? Also, these people are getting more and more weapons and drugs since Maduro left the country, because United States want to take this responsibility of really pursuing the citizen of Venezuela to make sure that they have a government that would definitely listen to their own interest, the interest of the citizen. That's what Donald Trump is trying to establish the narrative as. In this process, by doing so, he is opening it up for them to get guns, to become even lawless. And therefore, you will have consequences for this kind of action when you will see more and more boats with drugs in the sea coming to the shore of the United States. Therefore, this strategy, this attack on Venezuela, did not and would not reduce the number of boats or the drug trafficking cases that involves United States trafficking drugs to the states, will not reduce it. Rather, it will make it even quadruple. It will multiply. It will be more than it was under Maduro. Donald Trump plan is backfiring, and of course, Jasmine Crockett here is absolutely losing it. Donald Trump right now is panicking with all of these failures that he's seeing with his own eyes.
But it is very clear that it is unconstitutional for us in the United States. Let me give y'all another issue that I don't understand if y'all see it the way that I do. There's this little thing called the Epstein files. There's a lot of people that have been found liable, charged, all kinds of stuff, from Prince Andrew and Peter Mandelson, from Norwegian officials, the former prime minister, and the former ambassador, all of these different people, right? Some would argue, especially since there was international trafficking that was taking place, some would argue that our president, whose name is found over and over and over and over in these files, may have engaged in, say, child trafficking, sex trafficking. They may come to that conclusion. Now, with that being the understanding, if there are other countries that believe, because they believe in actually holding people accountable, okay? So they say, you know what? There were some girls from England or wherever, because there were people from different countries, and they say, you know what, we gonna just come and we're gonna drop in on America. We're going to bomb America. We're going to kill civilians in America because you know what? We have a warrant for his arrest. Whether it's for the child sex trafficking in the Epstein files because America doesn't want to do their job, or whether we're talking about violating international law, whether we're talking about going and just randomly killing people. I can tell you that every single one of you that is sticking up for him right now would be screaming from the rooftops. The analysis has to be the same. I am so offended that I am still paying my daggone student loans for law school, and it seems like none of it matters nowadays, because seemingly what we do is we twist the law to justify. The analysis is the same. If you would be outraged if they came and bombed our country to go after him, to arrest him, if you're listening, that I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you want me to compare between Maduro and Donald Trump, who is evil, I will vote for Donald Trump. There is no question about that. He is a pedophile. He is a Satan worshiper. He is a devil worshiper. He is a child molester, a child rapist. Of course, we have no evidence that Maduro trafficked drugs to the States. That is another point. But even if you take that into consideration and agree that yes, Maduro did do what he was accused of doing with drugs trafficking to the States and other countries, even if you agree with that, I would still vote Donald Trump to be the more evil person than anybody else, not just Maduro, but anybody else in recent history. You have a government whose head of it is a child molester, is a child rapist, is a devil worshiper, and you are going after other countries' head of state to kill them, to arrest them, to kidnap them. For what? To show you are better than them? Or are you trying to distract public opinion from your scandal, from all of the crimes you have committed against those little girls? This is something we need to discuss more than how much money they have spent. Of course, that is also part of the conversation, that United States government, to distract the people from Epstein files, Donald Trump is spending billions and billions of dollars. And of course, that includes going after Iran and other countries in the Middle East. Unbelievable, really unbelievable. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more videos.